Now, Arvind Kejriwal had said yesterday very clearly that former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, who's also out on bail, remember, in the Delhi Liquorgate case, has rejected to accept the top post. So he's out of the running. AAP has called for a legislative party meet and the new CM is likely to be chosen in this meeting. AAP netas have not ruled out, importantly, Arvind Kejriwal's wife Sunita Kejriwal from the picture. Remember that she'd taken charge of AAP's Lok Sabha campaign in Kejriwal's absence. There are also 4 other names doing the rounds, all Delhi Ministers: Atishi, Kailash Gahlot, Saurabh Bharadwaj and Gopal Rai. These are the 4 contenders to be the next Delhi Chief Minister. These are all ministers who hold multiple portfolios in the cabinet and are all also close aides of Arvind Kejriwal, who kind of shouldered the burden of carrying forward AAP and running the Delhi government when Kejriwal was behind bars.
Why he needs 2 days?
That is a question I want to ask. 48 घंटे क्यों चाहिए आपको? क्या आपके राजनीतिक दल में सत्ता के मुंह को लेके किसी प्रकार का दंगल चल रहा है? Is there some kind of infighting? Are people trying to cling to power? Or you think that nobody is competent enough to actually discharge the duties of being a CM? This particular resignation ought to have been given, and actually given 177 days ago. Even the Honorable Supreme Court of India had indicated in its earlier order that the Honorable CM ought to resign on the grounds of morality, but he did not.
One of the contenders, of course, as I mentioned earlier, is Delhi Minister Atishi. She spoke to Rahul Kanwal about whether she's in the running and also about Sunita Kejriwal. Listen in.
Both Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP and Tehseen suggesting, insinuating that Sunita Kejriwal, the Chief Minister's wife, is likely to be the next Chief Minister. Would you like to rule that out, or in that list of probables, do you think it's legitimate for her to be one of the candidates as well?
Rahul, we just discussed this 10 minutes ago, that the legislative party has not met yet. Once the legislative party meets, then a decision will be taken who will be the Chief Minister till the Delhi elections happen. But what we are keen on is the fact that elections should happen as soon as possible, because we want a mandate from the people of Delhi. We want to know what the people of Delhi...
No, so you're not ruling out Sunita Kejriwal. Basically, you're saying if the legislators decide that she should be CM, she's one of the candidates as well, whose candidature will be discussed.
Or I am saying exactly what I said 10 minutes ago, that the legislative party has not even met yet. Once the legislative party meets, then only any decision will be taken. And as soon as we take a decision, don't worry, Rahul, we will inform you also. We will inform Shehzad and we will inform Tehseen as well about what the decision of the legislative party is.
Let's bring in Ashutosh Mishra once again live on this broadcast. Ashutosh, there's a lot of speculation on who could be the next Delhi Chief Minister. One of the names doing the rounds right now is Sunita Kejriwal. AAP hasn't ruled it out just yet. So is there actually a possibility of Mrs. Kejriwal taking over from her husband?
Well, perception-wise, as we have, the Aam Aadmi Party, Arvind Kejriwal, known for giving surprises. But practically, and having seen the situation, what is happening inside, very unlikely that Sunita Kejriwal will take that chance, because she's not an MLA, and again, after 6 months, you have to contest election. Very unlikely that someone from the family of Arvind Kejriwal will contest elections again. What it more looks like, the practical approach that the Aam Aadmi Party would want to take it, to have someone who, in a work efficiency and also in a way of functioning, has similarity with Arvind Kejriwal. So there are 2 to 3 ministers only in the cabinet at the moment who are, where there is a strong possibility. And also some critical decisions also need to be taken with regards to the governance, and 2 major schemes need to be implemented. So for that, of course, the AAP knows which phase to bet upon for that moment. And also because of there is an issue with the bureaucracy, and then the government is also likely to move Supreme Court for early hearing on the services issues, as the centre has already curtailed the power. So on more, it looks like someone from the cabinet will take a charge, and very unlikely that Sunita Kejriwal. But again, in politics, you can never predict anything. And as far as AAP and Arvind Kejriwal are concerned, they've always been unpredictable. I mean, who could have ever thought he'll just walk out and announce his resignation? They're going to Tuesday submit his resignation to Lieutenant Governor. So clearly, what we have seen in past, be ready for any surprises. But what it looks like, pragmatically, talking to the sources, there are 2 to 3 names that are doing around, and most probably, if my guess is right from the sources, Delhi will have a woman as a Chief Minister.
All right, let's see if that actually happens. Ashutosh, thanks very much for joining us with those details.